morning, everyone. Today is January 16th, 2026, and today is another live trading session video. It is 8:36 a.m. Market just opened at 8:30. Again, we're looking at the same three pairs: NASDAQ, US 30, and gold. The NASDAQ sentiment for today has come out as bullish. It's approximately a 50-50 sentiment, but there's more bullish price action that came out than bearish. We had the US 30 sentiment, which came out as bullish today as well. This was more heavily bullish than it was bearish at open, but slowly the sentiment is starting to change to bears. So we'll see what happens with that throughout the session. And then we have our gold sentiment for today, and our gold sentiment for today came out bearish. So we'll see what we get into on that pair as well. That's really the main three things that we're going to be looking at for today. And again, I'll keep you guys updated if I get into any trades or if any opportunities present themselves. Okay, so we had some technical difficulties. I was basically explaining the trade for today, but I was muted. So I'll re-explain what happened. But basically today was very easy, very bread and butter day. Again, our trade lasted us 3 minutes today. So that's a super fast trade. And those are trades that I enjoy being in, so I don't have to sit there for the entire session. So the premise for today's trade, again, we had sentiment that came out, and our sentiment had came out bearish. We also understood that, again, price action coming into 8:30, we had created this low of the day at 2:40 a.m. We had created this high of the day at 5:20 a.m. And at 8:30, we were running higher. We were running bulls. We saw that at 8:25 going into the 8:30 candle. If I hide this, we ran the price action of the current day's high. So these two candles stabbed the current day's high, stabbed higher than the current day high, and then started rejecting. And so this is where I went down on the 1 minute time frame, and I just aligned with what price was doing. Again, what happens? We have a stab at 8:30. We have price action that's trading sideways, and then we get breaking candles to the downside. Once we got those breaking candles to the downside, again, there was a fair value gap that was formed at 8:41 with this 8:41 candle, and that is what I took my short position off of. I took the 8:43 candle, which is when we stabbed back into it. And then again, my take profit targets. My original target was going to be the low of the day that was already created in the market at 240. But again, I had seen, if we look into the price leg that actually distributed this price to the upside, we see that we have low hanging fruit, which is the low side objective that price is reaching towards. And under low hanging fruit, we have this bullish fair value gap. And so again, that was basically the premise of me only holding it down to this low here. I understood that there was a fair value gap below it that could have some form of reaction off of it, as well as this was 2.59%, just targeting this low from the fair value gap. And so, yeah, that's basically the entire trade for today. Pretty clear cut, pretty simple. And again, we do expect price to continue down. We expect price to take out this next liquidity low here. And then ultimately today, we're going to expect price to actually pull down to this current day's low down here. But yep, that's the premise for today's trade. That is all the trades for this week. Again, it's Friday, so everyone have a great weekend, and we will be back on Monday to see if any opportunities present themselves next week.